Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just got back from vacation and I think I stopped at probably 6 or 7 different Dollar Trees along the way. And so I'm going to show you what I found. This is all stuff that I have never seen at my Dollar Tree that is local to me. Well, it's not that local, it's about half an hour away from me. But I want to share with you guys what I found at the different Dollar Trees across Missouri. And I stopped randomly at, like I said, 6 or 7 different ones. And I found some cool stuff that I see people haul that I never have in my Dollar Tree. So let's get started. Now, the first thing I found were these lined cardstocks. Now, you guys have seen me haul these before. But it's so random whenever I find these at my Dollar Tree that I felt like they were all just sitting there right in a nice little row. So I felt like I needed to pick them up. And I do pick them up when I see them because usually I see maybe one here or there. So I picked up all 3 of these. This is the white. And this is the 6 colored pack. It's got the blue, the pink, the brown, dark purple, dark like a maroon color, and then black. And then this pack of just like the cream yellowish color there. And the reason why I have plenty of these in my stash already, but I am getting ready to do a challenge and I wanted to get some things for that challenge. So that's why you'll see like all of this is going to be part of the winnings for the prize packages. Part of it. So stick around, stay tuned for that, because some of the stuff that you're going to see me haul, I have this Dollar Tree haul, I have a Target haul, and then I have a Michael's haul that I got all down while I was in Kansas City. So some of the stuff that you're going to see is going to be the prize packages for my next challenge. So, keep on a lookout for that. I'm not sure when I'll post it. It probably will be sometime this week. As soon as I am not done thinking in my mind all the fine details for it. I want to try to make it easy for everybody. So I'm still working on some of that in my mind. Anywho, then I found this little package of pastel colored Pom Poms. And I picked them up. I usually don't buy Pom Poms, but now I have a primary color set and I have this pastel set. So if I happen to have something that I may need a Pom Pom on, I have them and I have all the different colors. So I'm good to go on that. The sequins here are things that I have hauled before, but I was starting to run low on these 2 specific colors because I've been jacking around with my fuse tool that I won from Lonnie's Crafts, and so I wanted to go ahead and pick up an extra couple sets of those, so I did, and they're the big sequins, not the little ones, and it's hard to find those in my area, the big chunky ones. And then I found these clothespins. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've not seen these at Dollar Tree, so I don't know if this is just something that I've never seen at mine. But I've never seen them, but I was excited to find them. There was only one there, or else I probably would have picked up 2 packs, because I have bought these small clothespins like this at Walmart, and they're about $4 at Walmart for this pack. Probably the same amounts in there, give or take a little bit. But, so I was excited to find them for $1. And like I said, if they would have had 2 there, I would have picked up 2. And then the next thing that I picked up were these package of wooden dowels. Now, I really don't have any use for these at this moment in time, but I've seen them and I have never seen them at my Dollar Tree. So I figured while I seen them, I might as well pick them up. So I did. And I'm sure that I will use them at some point in time. I just don't have a project in mind yet specifically for it, but I will, I'm sure. So there's that. And then I found these cute little pencil pouches, which I'm going to store what I call you know, bobbles and bits and things in. And I found these two. I probably would have picked up I found this one with the giraffe. It says hello. And then this is not a giraffe, guys. This is not a giraffe. This is a zebra. Zebra with a zebra. And then I picked up Believe in Yourself with the giraffes on it. And I picked these up specifically, you know, when people send me pocket letters and little extra goodies inside packages, I have all of them little pieces left over. And I do have a storage system of organizational boxes that I usually put the smaller pieces in. But I thought for like my little samples of bling or my little samples of washi, I'm going to start storing them in these types of containers inside a basket, so I can go, I'll probably end up labeling them, and then I'll be able to go to whichever one that I'm looking for, whether it's washi or bling or whatever the case may be. So I picked up two of those, and those were the only two I found on that. That's the reason why I only bought two. But I would have bought more if there would have been other ones. And then I found this do-it-yourself projects from Jot. And I have hauled the flatback pearls from my Dollar Tree that's local to me. And I have hauled some of these like in green and yellow and blue. But I have not hauled them in this color. And these were the only two there. So, of course, these are the only two I picked up. But I probably would have picked up a ton. I mean, y'all, I went down there prepared to shop, and I am blessed to have found what I found. I was a little disappointed that I didn't find more washi, and I didn't find all of these, and this probably came, like one or two came from each store, so that's the reason why you see so many here, but I didn't find them in all the colors that I know they come in or that I have been seeing other people haul. I really wanted to try to find the pink pack and then the bright orange and yellow pack, but I didn't find them. So I was a little disappointed in that, but still beyond blessed that I found all of this stuff, because a lot of this stuff I don't have at my store. So then I came across these butterfly stickers here. Now, normally this isn't like the colors that I would go for, but I have these, I bought these in mind for somebody specific, but I don't know if you can see that they are 3D and like the little wings are like popped up. So they actually, I mean, the colors of it is just not my color style, but they look real. Like I thought they were like, little embellishment pieces inside the package, but they're not. There are butterfly stickers, but they look so cool, and I bought these specifically to give them away. It's not something that I will keep in my collection, mostly because, not that I have a problem with these colors, and I love orange. My high school colors was orange and black, but I tend to craft with bright colored things, not necessarily this darker scheme. Now I do have darker colored items in my stash. Don't get me wrong, but it's usually because I have bought those things specifically for a specific project, and they'll probably stay in my stash until I do something similar to that again. It's just because I like bright and cheery things, so those are the kinds of colors that are in my stash mostly. So I came across these, and I just thought they'd be really good for like a spring, you know, or summer even theme. And that's why I say like this is the kind of color, you know, I like color. I don't like the darker stuff. But I know plenty of people out there that do like the darker stuff. So, you know, I see it. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there and, you know, grab it. Because, you know, it's hard to find stuff sometimes at the different Dollar Trees. So I picked up this pack of 10. And these like got a foil to them, so they look, you know, foily when you turn them. I don't know if that catches on camera. But I picked up this one, and then I picked up this one. Super cute. I picked up this one for my sister because she likes those type of things there. And then I found these. Let me do this way. And I don't know, I just really like this tricycle here. And they're kind of like, they're textured, which I love textured things. So I picked up 2 of these. I really like this tricycle. I love arrows. I love this pinwheel. I actually like everything on here. I like how they are textured and they go different directions, like the colors, like in this banner. You know, you got these going this way, and then dots here. You know what I mean? Like, I like the different textured and different angles of things. I know that's weird. I'm weird, but you know, it is what it is. So I picked up 2 of these because one of those is going to go in the giveaway package. And then I picked up this set of arrows here just because I like arrows. And this was the only one, or so I would have picked up 2 of these as well. And then I picked up these paisleys, all in the same kind of line. They're all textured. They all use them bright colors, which is going to be fun for summer, I think, or spring even. Those would work. So I picked up this package too. I wish there would have been 2 of each because I would have picked up 2 of each of them, you know. And then I found these guys, and I will probably never see these again, so this is the reason why I picked up some. Some is going to go in my giveaway, my challenge giveaway that's coming up, and then, of course, I got plenty to keep in my own stash because, well, you know, I'm, like, these are just, like, bright, and they are the pop-up. They look kind of like enamel dots, but they're not. It's a sticker, and they're pop-up, so you can push on them. They're not, like, solid. And y'all know that I make my own enamel dots, but sometimes when you are in a quick fix, or maybe you don't have your hot glue on, your hot glue gun on, and you want to, you know, have a little enamel dot in the center, this would work in the center of something. Just on the off chance that you're working on a project and then you won't have to. For me, it's, you know, I hate working on a project that I know I'm not going to need my hot glue gun for. And then you get down to it and then you're like, oh man, a button would look really nice right there. So then you're like, shoes, now I have to wait and, you know, turn my hot glue gun on and wait for it to heat up or whatever the case may be. And I work in like a really limited small space in my bedroom because I don't want to take away any of the household space. So I have this small little desk here and this is in my bedroom. I have the shelving unit that's directly above me, and then I have a top shelf in my actual closet that stores all of my goodies in it. And, because, I mean, I can move out to the garage if I wanted to. I just don't want to because I like being in here where I can hear my kids and stuff, you know. So, for now, until we buy a bigger house or build one, I'm just kind of stuck. But when we move or when I build a house, I will have my own room for nothing but my crafting supplies, and I cannot wait for that. Because a lot of times I have to, like especially seasonal stuff, I have to pack them up and store them in like big containers and then pull them out. And I don't like necessarily having to do that. I would like, you know, a pretty awesome storage. I would like all of my stuff like where I can see every single thing that I have. So anyway, I don't know why I just rambled off there, but... So, needless to say, I got some of these for a giveaway, and then I got the majority of them for my stock. So, there's that. These are the bigger ones, and these are the littler ones, and these were the only 2 that I found. I found one in one store, one in the other store, and I wish that there would have been more, enough to match these, but there wasn't. So that is going to be partial, like I said, giveaway, and partial for me to keep. And then I found this beauty. Now, I have to tell you that Carolyn Sitton sent me the set of 3 stamps whenever she entered my last challenge, and I was so thankful. And I actually love this stamp set. I have used this hello right here about a gajillion times, and that hasn't been that long ago since I had my last challenge. And so I seen it and felt like I loved it so much that I would get one and include it in the next giveaway. So I picked up this little stamp set. If they would have had all three, I would have picked up all three, but they didn't. They only had this one and then this little stamp ready set right here. She actually sent me all three of the stamps, this one, the planner one, and then the happy birthday one, and she also sent me the clear block that went with it. And I've been using that clear block on just about every single smaller stamp that I have. And I love that little clear block. And if I can find the clear block before my challenge is over, I will also include that clear block with this. And if I can find the other stamps, I will do that too. Because I absolutely, for Dollar Tree product, they really stepped up their game on this one. I absolutely adore this stamp set. And I have used it so much since I had gotten it. And so I'm going to be giving it away. And Carolyn, thank you so much for sending them to me, because they were awesome little stamp set. I couldn't be happier with those. And then this is just random, but this is shipping label package. I cannot find these at my store, the big just plain white ones, and I would like to use them on envelopes as I'm shipping stuff. So I picked up that pack because I seen it. I also picked up, and this is the only one of these I found, Pat Sweeney had sent me, I do believe it was Pat Sweeney, sent me one of these in her entry, but it wasn't like the spring one. And so I seen this and just had to get it, you know, because it's all springy, and you could probably use some of these in the summertime too. And they are just like the banner stickers, so I was pretty excited to find that one. And then I found these guys. Now, I've seen everybody haul these, but I've never seen them. I did pick up one pack. My store, not even my store, the store that is over there where my dad lives. We were on our way over there, and I found a set of the happy birthday one over there, and I picked it up. But this store had these, and I do believe they consider these like the planner stickers. I'm not sure. The little bits and pieces you could definitely put into a planner. But I like, word saying. So I like today, it's a beautiful life. You had me at hello, picture perfect. I like all these little word sayings. So I picked up this one, and there's the back of it. And they're just like banner pieces and things, you know, things that when you need like one thing, you can pull out of it. And I picked up this one, and this peachy kind of color is not my favorite color, and had it not been for this bicycle here, I probably wouldn't have picked up this pack specifically. But this is like a seasonal thing, you know, where it's got like Sweet Spring, Autumn Adventure, Summer Sizzle, Winter Wonderland. But the whole reason why I picked that up is because of these cute bikes on here. Or else I probably would not have gotten them. And I love these three little tags down here, these sticker tags down here. And I just love that Enjoy the Ride sticker right there. Super cute. And then this one I picked up really because, can you see this? It's funny how you don't think things coincide at the Dollar Tree, but you see that hello right there? You see this stamp? It is the exact same writing. So whoever's designing, I like to find little bits, you know, that are incorporated together. So even though like these things came out long before the stamps did, I think. And so you see this little hello, and you can just see their little minds twerking about how they take that hello and then turn it into a stamp. Super fun. I like finding, you know, the consistencies in different design packages, because, you know, the Jot people who are making these are, you know, starting to really step up their game a little bit, I would say, which I'm cool with that. step it up. I'll take it all day long, you know? But I just thought that was funny how that hello there, this, like I said, the stickers came out long before the stamp sets ever did. And you see them bringing things, little pieces of something and bringing them out. And as a matter of fact, if you can see like this cluster of flowers here, I mean, that is this right here. These two little flowers are these two stamps right here. So, it just goes to show you how they are starting to bring some of the things out. I just thought it was so funny. And I never noticed that. If I would have never have picked up this little sticker set, I would have never realized it because I have never seen that sticker set before. Okay, so the next thing I got is I found the buttons, y'all. I found me some buttons. So I picked up 4 of them. I picked up these black set, like this black and gray kind of set, just to have them. And then these 3 here, I just tried to find the sets that had the most variety of different buttons in them. So here we have like all these bright pinks and greens, fuchsia colors. And y'all know I like my buttons. And this one is more like the primary colors with like the yellows and the reds and the blues. And there's like some random buttons in there. Like that one there has like, you know, flower inside of it. That one there is bright and it just says classic. You know, like they're just random awesome buttons. And then this one is more of like what I would call like the more vintage looking ones. Where they're kind of like clear with the purling inside of it, or the marbling inside of it, whatever you want to call that, and like the two-toned buttons, you know, that you would see like your grandma having in her button jar or whatever, like those, you know, and the two-toned ones. So I just picked up 4 of them. I tried to pick up 4 different ones with the most different types of buttons in it, because I'll probably never see them again. And I will have them now in my stash, and I won't have to buy buttons anymore. Okay. So, the next thing I found, y'all, were these Deco Tapes. Now, let me tell you about the Deco Tapes. They are funny. And they are not all the same, which I was surprised about. You know, there's 7 little rolls in each one. Now, we have... And, you know, as I'm going to, like, each different store, I'm not realizing that this is the case on these Deco Tapes. Like, I'm thinking, I'm looking at the prints, like the first 2 prints, and I'm expecting that to be all in the same package, but it's not necessarily the case. So if you're looking for all the different ones, you know, pay a little bit closer attention because they're not all the same. But you can see, here's this set, and like I said, I picked up duplicates of a lot of these. Like I have 3 of this one specific, and the reason why is because I'm going to give some of them away in my next challenge. So I wanted to make sure I had 1 for myself, 1 to give away, and then 1 to maybe share in some friend mails and things like that. Or just to hoard for a little bit, see if I can come across them again. But they're like the little skinny washies, and so I picked up 3, and this flavor. I always want to say flavor, but it's this print. So I picked up that, and then I picked up 3 in this print here. And if you guys can see right here, like where they're cutting the washi, like I imagine that these things are on the machine, right? And they're just slicing them at like, you know, whatever, like 0.6 centimeters or whatever. And so like the design is changing per like maybe their machine got off a little bit, because I honestly was looking for this flowered print here and this flowered print here, and it is this washi, you know, like the heart's the same, this one's the same, these two are the same, and that one's the same, and this one's the same, but instead of having the zigzag pattern here, they have another chunk of this washi here. So they're not always packaged the same. I was looking all over for this one package specifically because I only had one of them. And then it took me until I seen these three here before I realized that this actually is a mess up probably. Where this should be a zigzag pattern here, like on these. And they probably like got off or whatever and just inserted this one in here, or the machine got off. So needless to say, the point is like they're not all perfect, so you might want to keep a better eye on them than say I did. But like I said, I was going in and out of like 3 different stores to find all of these different ones down there while we were gone. And like this packaging right here is kind of messed up a little bit, like on this one specifically. I wish that maybe it goes by like area, I don't know. I wish that they would have had all the different types of colors. Like I went into 3 different, I went into like 6 or 7 different stores, but 3 of the stores had like this print. The other store had this print, and then another store had this print. I wish that they would have all the different prints in each store, because I know that there are bright pink ones and bright colored ones that I would have loved to have had or had gotten a hold of, but I didn't. And then I only found 2 of these, this print here, but these have like words wrote on them, and you can tell that this the prints kind of coincide with each other. These obviously are different. But I wish that I could have found one more of these so I could have made it even, but I didn't. But these are going to be like really good for planners, really good for things that you want a little piece of thin washi to go on a project. So anyway, I got a lot of them. I don't know how many that is. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 of them, and I'm going to be giving some of those away in my next giveaway, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be having one big prize, which you guys will see, and then I'll be having a second prize, which is going to be a Dollar Tree prize. So stay tuned for that. And I found a whole bunch of washi at one of the stores, but none of the washi was something that I would probably decorate with. So in the end, I only found this one navy blue one, and then I found these 2 Halloween ones, which I will keep for Halloween. But they had a whole bunch. They didn't have none of the new ones I keep seeing people haul anywhere. I couldn't find them anywhere. But you know, that's just the way it goes whenever you're shop at Dollar Tree. You have to just keep looking and trying to find it. But anyway, guys, that is it for my huge Dollar Tree haul. I'm sure this video is like a half an hour long. But I wanted to kind of let you know that this is not like at one store. I don't have an awesome store around me. I have a store, but it's not that awesome. But anyway, this is like I said, a combination of about 6 stores put together on my vacation that I have found. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.